All right, and another day. Just trying to head out to the equipment store real quick. Have to go down there and at least see if there are any jobs available. But it is a cold one today. My goodness, freezing out here. And this truck I did not start, so that's my own fault.
Good morning, Riverbend Springs. You've tuned into 98.5 The Herd, your hometown station for all things country. It's 7:12 in the morning here, and we're looking up a pretty cold day ahead. Honestly, it's a good day to stay inside, grab some coffee, and just cozy up.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And speaking of staying warm, let's talk about the Riverbend Springs community calendar. Coming up this Saturday, it's the annual Riverbend Winter Days at the Community Center. There's going to be fresh produce, local crafts, live music. It's the perfect way to support our farmers and our local artisans during these colder months here in Riverbend Springs.
And don't forget about the kids' petting zoo. Always a crowd pleaser. You can never go wrong with some baby goats, am I right? But bundle up, grab the family, and come on out.
Totally a must-do. And now it is some bigger news for the agricultural world right here in Riverbend Springs. AgMax, a natural leader in agribusiness, is announcing that they are moving into the area later this year.
Yeah, AgMax is known for their large-scale operations. They're bringing a lot of resources with them, and it'll definitely be something to watch as they set up shop up here in Riverbend Springs.
Well, it's certainly going to make an impact, and AgMax has a reputation for innovation in agriculture, and they're promising access to new tools and technology for farmers in our area. That could be a big change for some of our local growers.
For sure, and change always comes with, challenges, doesn't it? But hey, it's something to keep an eye on as the year progresses, and of course, we'll keep you updated as everything continues.
Absolutely, and in the meantime, let's focus on supporting the folks who have been here all along, our local farmers, our makers, our businesses. They're the heart of this community after all.
I've said it better myself. All right, folks, stick with us for more updates on that, of course. Your favorite music, keeping your day moving here, right here on 98.5 The Herd.
Well, the news is certainly out. AgMax is coming to Riverbend Springs, and there's a lot to think about with that. But for right now, I got to side shelf that because I need a job. I need to get a couple extra dollars here. Let's step in here and talk to the guys.
Well, look who it is, Herd. What brings you in today, my friend? Need something for the tractor, or you just here to shoot the breeze with the old guys?
A little both. A little both. I first wanted to see if you had any jobs available.
Yeah, I figured. Hey, Herd, listen, I wish I could help you, man, but I don't at the time. Things been slow around here lately. For me, too, actually. I don't know. Between folks holding on to their old equipment longer and those big companies like AgMax sniffing around, there's just not a lot of work to go around anymore. Farmers are getting nervous. I heard they got their own mechanics and repair teams. Won't need guys like us if they get their hooks into this town. Man, what do you think about that anyway? It was on the radio this morning. You got a read on them?
Yeah, well, Sam is out there trying to have everyone sell. I know he stopped here, so thank you for saying no to him. I think if we just stick together, we may be able to ride this out, but I don't know. It looks like it's going to be a bigger job than just me and you.
Well, you're right on that, Herd. It's going to take a lot more than just us two standing our ground. I don't know, that Sam guy's got a silver tongue. Some folks are already starting to listen to him. But I got a few allies in this fight. That Justin guy, he's with us. He seems to see the bigger picture. And we've talked, he's got his crew on board, and you know how it is. The farmers rely on us to keep their equipment running. They lose us, and they're kind of stuck. Justin seems to get that. Now, I don't know if it'll be enough, but the guys here at the shop, me, this company, you can count on us for whatever you need. We're in, Herd. What's your next move?
Well, we're working on that now, Hank. I know some ideas are being shifted around, but I'll let you know when I figure out all the details. But in the meantime, try to advocate to anyone and everyone who comes in here to not sell yet. We just need a little bit more time.
You got my word, Herd. Anyone who walks through that door is going to get an earful from me about keeping this town local. AgMax can flash all the fancy ads they want in our face, but folks around here need to understand what they're giving up. Just keep me in the loop, all right? Whatever you decide to do. You've got my support, and don't wait too long to act, because we've got to keep this town on its feet before the thing starts slipping too far.
Will do, Hank, and you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I guess I gotta get some stuff done. Have a good day, man.
You too, Herd. Keep your head up out there, all right? Remember, you're not in this alone.
All right, well, no jobs is never good. The paper mill, although I always complain, has always got my back with at least paying for the electric and keeping that on. But I was really looking to get a little bit more jobs. I was trying to see if there would be any farmer that would be willing or looking for help. It would just give me another farmer to talk to about this whole thing and also put some money in my pocket. But apparently that's not what is on the schedule today. So there is no jobs. We're not going to be able to do anything for any other farmers today, at least. But there are still a lot of things that we can do back at home. I want to try to get a couple things situated, and I also want to take a look at AgMax, or at least where AgMax's property is, because I have been told where they are going to be moving here in Riverbend Springs, and I really want to just get up there and see what we're looking at, if it's anything, if it's a big factory or if it's an old factory. I'm not from this area, and to be completely honest, I don't think I've ever been up there. So, but yeah, we'll travel these roads today, even though they are a little bit slippery. And I've mentioned already, it is very cold out here today. It is just not fun. I can't believe it's snowing. That's how cold it is. I thought it would maybe be too cold to snow, but it feels that way. When the sun's not out, that is a big difference, and I'm feeling it at the moment. But either way, I'm really weirded out by the note that was on our doorstep last time, because I just checked off somebody else that isn't it, and that's the guy Hank from the equipment store. Maybe he was the one. I was thinking maybe he was the one who wrote it, but not his doing. So I'm really not sure who it is, if someone's just messing with us, if it's Sam that's playing an elaborate prank on us just to waste our time. But I'm not really going to think too much more about it, only because I would drive myself nuts. I have been driving myself nuts. But either way, we're here, we are home, and I do want to get inside for a little bit, warm up, but then I want to get back outside. I want to go down the trail here and take a look at the barn to see just what we're looking at. To be honest, I've never really been down there, and want to see if we can use it. But either way, it is freezing, so let me go warm up, and I will be back. All right, so all warmed up, and I really want to walk down to the end of this little path here. There is a barn, and I'm really not sure if we're able to use it or not. And to be honest, I've never actually walked out here. I've just seen it from a distance and know that it needed a little work. So we really weren't going to park anything down here because look at the road. But there is a nice access road right beyond the barn that goes right up to that road where that bridge is to the left. So it would be a nice place for us to kind of meet or kind of do everything around here. But just wanted to take a look right now and just see what my grandfather had out here. I know that he did use it at one time. It's like a heater, some boots, okay. Lawnmower, that's typical, just some gardening stuff. But honestly, the barn looks a lot better shape than I actually thought. I thought it would be leaning. I thought that we wouldn't be able to stand in here without it thinking it's going to fall down. I mean, yeah, it needs a little work, but I think I can deal with this. We've got just some random stuff out here. But yeah, I like the area. I like this little spot. I don't obviously can't do too much with it, but I think that we could store some stuff down here. I mean, look, it's a free barn, and I don't have one, really. I mean, we did put up a garage over there, but that's really all, and that's not even as big as this barn. This barn, I'm thinking we could just store stuff that we need to keep dry. Not so much equipment or anything, but maybe we can keep equipment down here. We'll have to see if we can level out the terrain, if it's worth it, and, you know, there's a lot of things to consider, but I'm really happy that that's at least usable. At least it's not falling down. Let's say that. And like I said, a nice access road, so I'm a happy camper. But yeah, okay. So let's get inside here. I'll grab my keys, and then we will be able to make it up there to check out AgMax. And now what? Oh, what now? Who is here now? Everybody wants to come here. All right. Let's see what this brings.
Hey, Heard, right? Sorry for just showing up, but I'm the one who left the note. Um, I've been talking to Justin, and I wanted to let you know that I'm in. I want to help however I can.
Well, I'm glad. I really am glad. But not to be rude. Who are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Duh. Heard, that's my fault. I should have introduced myself right away. I'm Claire. I run the Riverbend Springs Farmers Market. We've probably crossed paths a few times, but I guess never officially.
Well, nice to meet you, Claire, and I'm glad to hear it. You know, we're trying to get things going here. I'll definitely keep you in the loop, and I'm really happy that, you're on the good side as far as I can see it.
Nice to meet you, Heard, and yeah, I'm appreciative of what you're doing. It's very important to the area, running the farmers market. I've gotten to know just about everyone in town who works for the land, and I know their struggles, I know their stories, and most of them are just trying to scrape by as it is. So that's why this AgMax thing scares me so much. If they move in, it's not just the big farms that'll feel it, but it's everyone, all the way down to the families who bring their honey and their produce and their vegetables and their eggs to the market every week. I'm here because I care about them. They're more than just farmers to me. They're neighbors, they're friends. I want to do whatever I can to keep this town standing.
Yeah, and Claire, I think a lot of people want that, and that's kind of what I'm most inspired by. I'm just hoping we're able to do it. This week we're getting some things together, but I'll for sure keep you in the loop.
Well, I appreciate it, Heard. And yeah, I think so too. People around here, they can be, a little standoffish at times, but once they know that you're a trustworthy person, they'll follow you. And I'm also glad you're doing this, Heard. I'll be ready whenever you need me. Just say the word, and thanks for keeping me in the loop. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. Here, let's exchange numbers. That way you can reach me anytime.
All right, Claire, we'll be in touch then.
Sounds good, Hurt, and sorry for dropping by again unannounced. It's just, thanks for taking the time to talk. I feel a lot better after this discussion.
Oh, no problem, Claire. I hope you have a great day, and like I said, I'll call you as soon as we know anything. All right, now let's go get those keys to the truck. Let's go see what they're up to. All right, well, now we've got the keys, and we are headed up north. Up north to Riverbend Springs, and we are going to see what AgMax is up to, what they've bought. I've got the address from Justin, so I'm going to go up there and take a couple photos for him and send it to him, see what we're dealing with here. But I'm really not sure because I've never actually been up to the northern part of Riverbend Springs outside of, trying to get to my grandfather's house. So I drove through this, but I really didn't know what I was looking at. And honestly, I don't even think I went this way, so we'll figure it out together. But I'm very anxious. First, Claire was awesome. I think I can trust her. She seems to be a sweet person and, somebody that's in control of the farmer's market. So the distribution of crops and products that we can sell to the community, that's already built in. She's already on our side. So we will hope to sell stuff from the farmer's market majority-wise. Maybe we can come up with something to do there. But that's way ahead of the game. That's way ahead of the game. We are just now trying to drive up there to see what AgMax is all about. Now, I know that there's something because they've obviously gotten the attention of the media, as you could hear earlier on 98.5, but I'm really not sure in terms of how advanced they are. What does this factory look like? Is there a factory at all? I'm really not sure. So we're going to drive up there, and yes, I'm talking a lot because I'm pretty anxious about this. I want it to not drive up there and see this huge conglomerate because I'm already uneasy about this, and really I'm honestly tired of fighting them, and I would really like them to just go away. And I don't really think that that's going to be a feasible option. But the interesting thing is that the address up here, it's the farmer's market's over there on the right. There's the sign right there for the farmer's market. So Claire's place is up here. And now this place is, it's telling me the next turn, which is right over this bridge. Let's see what we've got up here. I'll tell you one thing, we've got a undone road because there is a lot of snow up here on this road. Obviously you get into the higher elevations and you get more snow, but this is the address right here, and I see nothing. I see a little farm shed there, and that right there is the place. Not really sure. Let's get some photos here, and then we can send them to Justin. Okay, there's one. Get this. There's two, and I'm really not sure what else I'm looking at. I thought this was going to be a huge place up here, and it's really not. There's nothing here. Here's another building up here, but I'm not really sure if that's part of this farm or not. I think it is, but I don't know. I'll call Justin. I'll send him the photos, and we'll figure it out. Let me just get in the car where it's warm here. Drive around real quick so we can see if anybody's coming here. Park right here for a minute, and we'll give him a call.
Hey, Herd, what's going on?
Well, Justin, I wish I could say nothing, but just driving home from taking photos of AgMax's new place. I'm actually just still up here, sitting here, looking at this. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Their new place, huh? Yeah, you actually went up there? What are you looking at, Herd? I mean, is it a factory? Is it a farm? Is it another headache?
I mean, I guess it's a spot for a factory or a farm. There's nothing really here but a few outbuildings and a few fields. I mean, it looks more like a farm to me, but I was told that it was going to be a factory. What do I know in all of this?
Well, that's odd. Sounds like they're either setting up for something big or they're hiding the real plan. I mean, it's too early to say for sure, but factories don't pop up in places like this without a lot of noise. I actually talked to my friend who's been tracking AgMax's moves, and they've got plans for Riverbend Springs. They're just keeping a tight lid on things for now. But as for my friend, he'll be down next week to sit down with us and kind of go over everything. We'll have more to discuss then, but I did talk to him last night, and he said he's willing to listen.
And he knows we need funding?
Yeah, Herd, he knows. He knows. He's aware of the situation, but it's not just about the money, Herd. He's got connections, and we're gonna need all the leverage we can get against these big guys from AgMax.
Well, that sounds good that he's willing to sit down at least.
Yeah, Herd, next week we'll sit down, we'll make a real plan, but for now just keep those ears and eyes open. Every little piece of info could help us figure this thing out.
Alright, Justin, well, I've sent you some pictures, so I'll get off the phone because I'm going to get out of here, but take a look at them and, yeah, let me know what you think.
Alright, Herd, will do. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, Justin, I'll talk to you next week.